Hello, hello. You know what time it is. And if you don't, welcome to seeing my rendition of the Ugly Art Club's 5-minute challenge. This particular set of videos is for December. And every time that we have a 5-minute challenge, that means that open enrollment is coming soon. So you'll be able to join the club because I know you've been waiting. Uh, the Ugly Art Club is all about making more art. So in this 5-minute challenge, we have set a time limit for ourselves for 5 minutes. We're encouraging you to take the time and show up for yourself and just be there for 5 minutes a day. Just show up for you, show up for your art, show up for your practice, and dedicate 5 minutes a day for 14 days in a row. That's it. You can do it. You're going to be amazed at what you get done. You're going to be amazed at how much more art you want to make. You're going to be thankful that you made those little bits of time, especially right now in the season that we're in. There's so many holidays and everybody's busy and there's parties and there's handmade goods and there's all this stuff that's happening, shopping and food. And there's just a lot going on right now. So we, the founders of the Ugly Art Club, Kristen Peterson, Tiffany Goff-Smith, and myself, encourage you to find some time, just 5 minutes a day, to make art for yourself. If you can find more than that, great. So this is my 5 minutes for day one, and I'm gonna tell you, it's a super hectic time over here at my house, and I just got out my favorite supplies for this. I decided I'm going to make a tag book of some sort. I have the prompts. These prompts, by the way, link in my Instagram profile, in the YouTube description box, to get these prompts. They're totally free. So the Ugly Art Club is a subscription service, and yes, open enrollment is coming up soon. And in the subscription service, you get tutorials by the founders, you get guest artists, we have get-togethers, lives, we do life drawing together sometimes, prizes, swag, giveaways, and then we have some printables, some really cool printable things. That being said, when we do the 5-minute challenge, it's free. It's open to everyone. We just want to encourage everyone to make more art. And last 5-minute challenge, we did some prompt tabs. This time we've done some prompt elements, and they're really, really stinking cool. Like, I'm super excited to play with these. The first prompt is bonfire. Prompt 1. So that's what I'm using here. I have a tag. I'm going to make a tag book. I put some gesso down. I pulled out this bonfire element bit and kind of tore off the more blue area. I thought that I would layer it with the red, but I ended up not doing that, which is just fine. You can, of course, use these prompts in any way you want. I put down some Studio washi tape. I'm gluing down using Fabri-Tac this element, which I printed them out on a white cardstock. And then I have these are new washi tapes from Studio. This is a little it's portrait, and they are cut in the shape of a stamp, which is really cool, and they tear off the roll. So I love this, and I've really been enjoying sort of telling stories lately with the visual aspects of my artwork. So I'm not going to put any finished words on this as of yet, besides the prompt bonfire. But I'm sort of just giving this little gal a place to live. And I'm trying to figure out exactly how I want that to look. But I think I got sidetracked. So these prompts are free. The 5-minute challenge is free and the prompts are free. The link is in my description box. You can pop on over to that, and you do have to sign up through Teachable, but there's nothing required. There's no payment. It's free. It just goes right into your Teachable account. And then you can log in, and actually there's a link there to all of our past 5-minute challenges. And the printables, you could download them and print them on anything you want. So think about like craft paper would be cool. They'll be a lot darker in tone. You could print them on acetate, transparency. You could print them on vintage book text or ledger. It'd be really cool. Any of your manila folder would be really awesome to print them on. Lots and lots of cool ideas. But so I glued my face down, my little postage stamp, my faux postage washi stamp. And then I got out my Micron pens and I did a little bit of mark making. I kind of scribbled a circle around the girl herself to bring in a focal point. And then I put a little bit of a border around the tag. And this is just the first one. I don't know what they're going to look like in the end. And that's really exciting to me. I think it's going to be fun to see how this story sort of unfolds. I'm really excited. I am. I knew that I needed that bottom right-hand corner. I'm running out of time here. But I knew that I needed a couple little stripes down there. And so I got out this paintbrush, but it had been sitting in water. So it's too wet because I really want this sort of like grungy brush stroke effect to my stripes. I didn't want full-on stripes. So I needed to get out a dry brush. So this was the one I could find quickly. I was running out of time. I try to stick to the 5 minutes. That being said, you don't have to. The 5 minutes is not a requirement. We're just asking that you find 5 minutes for yourself. So I try to keep mine under 5 minutes. Man, they turned out so perfect, perfectly distressed. And that's my tag. That's my 5 minutes. So this is what the element prompts look like. You can pop over and get them. They're totally free of charge. Do not forget that. They're great. It's a resource you can have. You can use them over and over. Time is limited though. Once the 5 minute challenge is over, we shut signups off. So make sure you get in for that. Here's the information about the 5 minutes, and we're so glad you're here. See you tomorrow.